Hi, I'm Dr. Cornella.
And I'm Dr. Cook.
And today, we will observe a day in the life of the Chang family.
Through analysis of their actions and reactions, we can better identify and understand how defense mechanisms can be interpreted to improve future communication.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Chang. I'm Mr. Fisher.
Fisher.
Nice
to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in today. I'm not sure if you have heard of recent events concerning your daughter, Elena.
Oh, is she getting straight A's again?
My husband's a joker.
She always does.
Yeah, she's doing wonderfully in school. She's one of our best students, and teachers love her. However, her actions on the playground recently have not been material.
Is she winning too much?
Not quite. There have been reports of people seeing her biting other students.
Biting other students?
Yes, biting other students. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this in that home.
No. Elena is a good girl. She would never.
She would never.
No. I'm sure she's a wonderful child, but we do have witness reports that have pictures that have revealed that Elena actually is biting other students. We see these reports written by witnesses and lunch duties that show that Elena has been doing this, and I wanted to show this to you guys as her parents.
That doesn't look right to me.
Does it look like Elena?
That's not her.
That's Elena.
That's
That's
a different student. Are you kidding me?
No one
Nothing like it.
Elena is very unique. She's one of our best students, and no one would confuse Elena. Everyone loves Elena. And so that's why we're so shocked at what happened.
Elena wouldn't do that.
Never. No, I don't believe you. Never.
Here we see the Changs demonstrating the defense mechanism of denial. Denial is the refusal to accept reality or fact as if a painful event, thought, or feeling did not exist. It is considered one of the most common defense mechanisms. Mr. and Mrs. Chang are given photo evidence of their daughter biting another child, but still deny the act. If Mr. and Mrs. Chang accepted the truth that their child bit another student, they could work towards a solution and consequence for their child.
Now, I understand you guys' concern, and as a parent, I'm sure you're very concerned about your daughter about what has happened. And in our school, there is no place for actions like this. We don't want behavior that can influence other students.
She didn't do it.
She do it.
She didn't do it.
No.
She did.
No.
I mean, there's
If I can't see it, no, she didn't do it.
Mr. Chang, please.
She didn't do it.
Please.
No, I don't believe you.
Mr.
No.
Chang, Mrs. Chang, please.
No.
How about we just take a moment, take a breath. So please, Mr. Chang, please turn around. Please. Please act responsibly as a parent. We have two options here.
The defense mechanism we see here is regression. Regression is the reversion to an earlier stage of development in the face of unacceptable thoughts or impulses. The stress of the situation has Mr. and Mrs. Chang regressing towards adolescent actions instead of addressing the problem at hand. We see a very immature response as Mrs. Chang plugs her ears and Mr. Chang covers his eyes, acting as if the problem doesn't even exist.
Mr. Chang and Mrs. Chang, listen to me, please. As parents, if you guys cannot learn to discipline your child in what she is doing, the school will be forced to take no other action but to discipline Elena ourselves. And that can range from a day or two of suspension to expulsion itself. And we don't want to expel Elena, for she's, as I said, one of our best students. And I want to offer you guys as parents an opportunity to take the next couple weeks in helping Elena learn what is right and what is wrong, and so that this doesn't happen again. What do you guys think of this?
I just can't believe this. But I guess there is papers here. You know what, Mr. Tisha? You're right. Well, You're a great person. What can I say, man? I love the haircut. I can't disrespect you. You're one of the best teachers in the counties. I mean, what else can we say about this?
You were the best. You have helped us as a family. Little Elena is going to be so much better with our parenting now. Thank you.
Thank you guys for the compliments and the change of heart. I really appreciate you guys listening, and I really look forward to seeing improvement in your dog's behavior, and I will see you guys in the future. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, Mr. TJ, it was my pleasure.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Chang.
you, Mr. TJ.
And Mrs. Chang, thank you.
The defense mechanism we just witnessed was reaction formation. Reaction formation is the converting of unwanted or dangerous thoughts, feelings, or impulses into their opposites. A should-be frustrated and angry Mr. and Mrs. Chang were seen here complimenting Mr. Tichet and reacting in a way far opposite of their supposed emotions.
Can you believe that, TJ?
Ah! This is the worst!
Oh my
This
God.
is the worst!
Oh, I just can't believe this.
Tell me what are you doing here?
Here we see projection. This is where someone takes unacceptable feelings and attributes them to other people or things. Since this person can express their desire or impulse in a socially acceptable way, this is reducing anxiety for the people involved. As we can see, Miss Chang takes her anger out on her house cat, while Mr. Chang takes his anger out on the cabinets.
You know what? This is your fault.
My fault?
Yeah, your fault.
My fault. Hold on. Whose mother is the biter in the family?
Well, it's your daughter.
My daughter, she's your daughter too. You know what? This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't taken her to see that movie where that student conveniently bit her teacher.
Oh, you're saying I'm teaching her violence now? Well, you're the one kicking our cat around like it's no big deal.
The scene shows displacement. This defense mechanism is a redirection of feelings or impulses to another person or object. Their feelings toward their daughter are being redirected on each other through mindless accusations. This redirection of the problem can lead to further conflict.
You know what? I'll talk to you later. I'll settle things with him.
Okay.
Hey, Elena.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, I got something to talk to you about really quickly.
What is it?
Well, apparently at the parent-teacher conference meeting, your teacher was telling me that you were biting some kid's ear off.
What? What are you talking about?
They were telling me you bit some kid's ear.
It wasn't me.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
I'm sure it wasn't me. I didn't bite someone's ear.
Elena.
I didn't do it.
Are you lying to me right
No,
now?
I'm not lying. Why would I bite someone's ear, Dad?
Your teacher was showing me pictures. It was you.
Maybe it wasn't me.
Elena,
How do you know it was
you
me?
tell me the truth.
I didn't do it. Stop talking to me, Dad. I didn't do it. Don't look at me like that.
Elena,
You're
come
leaving.
Through close observance and analyzation of Mr. and Mrs. Chang's defense mechanisms, we hope our viewers will now be able to identify these reactions when communicating with their peers.
Being able to identify these specific reactions as defense mechanisms is only the first step. However, it is a step in the right direction.
Seeing these defense mechanisms come to life will allow us to improve communication in every way and help us understand how to deal with a person in this situation.
After watching this video, I hope that you as an audience is able to better recognize defense mechanisms. When someone is being defensive, it is often harmful to interpersonal communication. Using this newfound knowledge, I hope that you all can identify when someone is using defense mechanisms and will be able to communicate better with people around them. Thank you.